Hey everybody, welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're a subscriber. Special thanks to all my patrons. My name's Neil, and it's time for the next episode of Taskmaster. Now, I'm a Canadian, so I have to apologize for a couple of things. First of all, I've been sick all week. I haven't been doing any recordings because my voice has been crud. I've been way behind on my edits because my head's just not in it. I've been sick, but today's Thursday, it's Taskmaster Day. I'm psyched for a new episode. I apologize if my voice sounds a little bit crap, but I'm not going to let this go by the wayside. So, Taskmaster, here we go. Second thing I'm apologizing for, you may have noticed last week, the audio wasn't ideal. Brand new mic, brand new recording system. Still working out the kinks. I think I've got them a lot more dialed in, but they still may not be perfect. You never know for sure until you're in the middle of the edit, and at that point, there's only so much you can do with the audio track. Nevertheless, I hope it's a lot better. I apologize if it's still not where I want it, but we're going in the right direction, I promise you that. Beyond that, geez guys, it's already episode 8. After today, there's only 2 more episodes of this new season of Taskmaster. It's been such a fun one. It's the first time I can think in a long time where it doesn't matter who wins. The entire cast has been amazing. The tasks themselves have been a ton of fun. There's been so many memorable moments, and I'm expecting more of the same in this episode, episode 8. What we're going to get, who knows? I just know I'm probably going to be laughing a bunch. I will try to keep the hacking coughs to a minimum, but other than that, let's just jump into it and enjoy the ride, shall we? So let's do this. This is episode 8 of series 13 of Taskmaster.
No way!
No way! I feel like we've seen just about every moment in that opening sequence, but there's still a couple that we haven't. You Tooper Super.
I'm Greg Davies, sweet eye candy for your mum and your auntie. 5 funny clowns have been battling it out over several episodes now. Some have proved themselves surprisingly resourceful. Others have made their families worry about whether they're looking after themselves. And next to me, a man who cries every time he watches Free Willy and who freezes Willy every time he cries.
Hold it together, Greg.
Well, they're better than your usual plastic slip-ons, I suppose.
They're very nice. They're quite tall.
Are they cowboy boots?
Quite tall. Where do you think they end? To my shin, Greg. Do you want to open the window?
He's got windows in his pants.
The shoes are still going. They're still going.
My God, is he in like...
the thigh. Do you want to have a little look, Greg?
No.
There, yeah. You're wearing thigh-high boots, Alex.
That's it.
And this prize task time, they've all brought in the loveliest thing to hold above your head.
I bought a teeny, tiny trophy.
To hold above your head.
There we go. It is a teeny tiny trophy.
Now, that sort of endears me to it.
That I won the very first time I did stand-up in a stand-up competition. And they bulk bought teeny tiny trophies. They gave it to anyone.
That is quite cute.
And that's what I did, yeah.
And it got an R from the audience,
Yeah.
which is very clever. Chris.
She's also dressed like a Star Trek guest star from the 60s.
I've brought in the untuckable shirt.
Here it is, the untuckable shirt.
Oh my God. That'd go great with those thigh highs.
To get turned on this early in the show. That is horrendous. The self-confidence I would feel would be lovely, knowing that my big belly's not going to fall out, followed by my awful genitals.
I feel like you...
It is very practical and does genuinely appeal to me. Judi.
I went for a lovely fan. You know how hot you get because you're hot, right?
Oh, yeah. Let's see her talk herself out of this one.
You hold that fan too high, you are going to untuck your shirt. It's going to be terrible.
Do you know what would go well with that? 1 point. Ardal, Only you can help Judi out.
The loveliest thing to hold above your head is a table tennis bat.
You are back in the game.
Well, it's
Why above
a
your
great way
head?
of making friends. You will quickly attract followers. They will think that you're some sort of a tour guide and certainly get to the front of the queue at a museum.
Greg's getting persuaded. Greg's getting persuaded.
I have brought in a handmade lace parasol. When her child was young, she accidentally, they went to the beach and it burnt a bit.
Are we going to get a tragic backstory here?
Beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah, but when you walk around with that parasol above your head, like, do hundreds of tourists follow you?
Ardal can thank me for 1 point for his bat.
1.
Okay.
2 points for a fan that helps no one is the most generous thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
And want it, I'll give 3 points to
the untuckable shirt.
The pant shirt combination.
The untuckable
Then
shirt.
There will be a jump up.
The parasol.
I've got to take 5 points each.
OK, so it's 5 points to Sophie.
Oh,
and
okay.
Bridget.
All right, all right.
Oh, no.
Swedish. It's
Learn
like
Swedish.
the
shit,
go-to foreign language of Taskmaster.
5-minute conversation with the Swedish person in 15 minutes from now.
Oh dear God.
Your time starts when you first said Swedish. What? So it already started?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Judy's always delaying the time starts now as much as she possibly can.
Hey, do. Goodbye. Boom!
Nay. Nay. Nay.
Well, maybe the Geordies have some Swedes in them, some Swedish in their background. Some Scandinavian invaders from centuries back.
Hey! I forgot it all.
Väl Somali, England.
Förstår jag inte.
Väl Somali,
He does.
England.
Hungrig?
Lite trött.
Ja, lite trött.
Ja, samma här.
Hey, there was one line of correspondence there.
Is he still there?
Hej då.
Hey, Dua.
Super.
YouTuber super.
YouTuber super. There's our title. I thought Chris might have done well in that one for a moment back in the caravan, but
You know, he ended up saying super to me.
Yeah, and you replied, you Tooper super. I've got to say, I didn't think it was a total disaster.
Okay.
I mean, it was no holding a ping pong bat above the head, was it?
Jag letar efter strömming.
Thank you.
what?
Tack. Great. Tack.
Tack.
Hey, läget.
Would I be allowed to
What's
bring
up?
notes?
Yeah.
Are they allowed to bring notes? That makes it so much easier. They've got cheat sheets.
How's your Swedish now?
It's really great.
Yeah, they're bringing cheat sheets. That's huge.
Vad heter du?
Jag heter Fred.
Hej Fred. Jag heter Sven. Sven Johansson.
Jag är gravid.
Grattis då, får jag väl säga.
Jag letar efter strömming.
Strömming.
Ardal's accent is like surprisingly convincing.
Nej, strömming.
Strömming.
Finns det något ställe där man kan höra svensk folkmusik? Det är så roligt och full och stå vid ärsken och ragla och vilta ner sig och stå i kull.
Well, Ardal's getting the 5. Like, dang, Ardal.
Where the hell did that come from?
I was in Sweden once and I was outside a railway station with a table tennis bat. I met some people who worked in the Volvo factory. By the end of the night, we were singing Swedish drinking songs. So...
Let's not. I think you may have gone in quite hard by announcing you were pregnant.
I think he was really reluctant to take accountability for that.
He was stuck up, man.
He wouldn't kept trying to tell me about football, wouldn't tell us if he was hungry or not. He's a horrible man.
Frickin' Fred.
Yeah, I'm just ringing my brother. I've got to talk to a Swedish person. Would you help me?
You kan säga, vad är det som händer med Lovén?
Vad hände sen Horne-minnen?
Vad är det som händer med Lovén? Det är en bra fråga. Det är en väldigt bra fråga.
What was that then, Jim?
Well, you asked him what's happening with the Prime Minister. Because he's had a lack of confidence vote against him today. Well done.
What do you think I should ask next?
You could say, ha en jättetrevlig midsommar.
Ha en jättetrevlig midsommar.
Tack så mycket. Detsamma. And so thanks very much, and the same to you.
Jimmy, thank you so much.
Bit of a cheat, but...
I thought it was quite a clever thing to do, bringing your brother in.
Well, it's quite clever to have a brother who lives in Sweden and
Well,
has
and he's never available.
Are you hungry? Because I've got a delicious point for you. 1 point to Chris.
Yes.
Now, the second...
Hi, guys.
Ardal takes it.
OK,
Yeah.
there's 4...
Yeah, Ardal definitely deserved it.
Chris is now in 3rd place on 120. Bridget 121, Sophie 127.
Sophie's taking a bit of a gap. All right. Chris needs to get back in the groove if he wants to win this, which I think he really does. Salt. Is that salt and lemon?
Back in the lab.
But not tequila. It's a...
Stick your tongue out as far as it will go and keep it out until further notice.
Uh-oh.
Right, so it's got to stay like that now, Chris?
I've got an abnormally short tongue.
Whoa. Big one. Every time Alex blows his whistle, you must lick the lemon, then the sherbet, then the ice lolly. Every time Alex honks his horn, you must hold your tongue in front of the fan for 5 seconds. The tongue that sticks out for the longest time wins.
Lemon, sherbet, ice lolly, fan. Okay. Just bite down on your tongue and keep it out. Like that.
I do have to apologise for this task. If you don't like human spittle,
Oh, God.
genuinely, it might be worth looking away occasionally.
Oh, my God.
Don't you dare look away.
Human spittle. Here we go. Okay.
Sherbet now, please.
I have no idea how that's going to feel. The salivation begins.
Keep it out, please. Okay, good start.
We're blowing the spit.
Well, so far you've done 4.5 minutes. His longest time wins.
We know what that was.
It's in! It's
Oh, he gives up.
Fuck this.
Well done, Judi.
Okay, so those are probably the 2 shortest, would be my guess. I feel like that's
Your favourite task?
easing
mind
us
it,
into this task.
I mean, sherbet, lovely. Lemon, lovely. Lollies, lovely.
Well, do you want to hear the nasal communication now?
It was better than our Swedish.
Yeah. Here we go.
We know exactly what that was. Crystal.
Please don't cover your tongue.
I feel like this is going to be super.
That was licking.
Chris isn't going to use his hands.
How's it feeling? Whenever you want, Bridget. Oh! Ah, no.
Oh no!
I think it went in.
Look at the
It did go in,
stream of
didn't it?
saliva pouring down her chin.
No, I'm done.
How do you feel?
Oh, just ashamed, mainly.
Okay, Sophie's got an amazing run ahead of us, I think.
Your attempt, Bridget, put me in mind of the film Turner and Hooch. There wasn't much flob until later on, but when it came, he looked like he was icing a cake with it.
Just drizzle it everywhere.
Welcome back to Taskmaster, where we're about to be taken off air.
Yes. It's just a fascinating task about the human tongue. And in the break, I gave each of them the number for the salivation army. God. There's one almighty tongue left. Step forward and further apologies to Sophie Duker. Yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, this is going to turn into, like, the Kungan Befaller don't blink task.
The tongue tired?
This might go an hour.
You know how many muscles you've got?
This might go 2 hours.
7. It's 8. You can stop at any time. No.
She's not a quitter.
Now.
Sophie frickin'
This is the
Duker.
worst one. Bringing me out now.
Oh my god.
Shall we?
Sophie frickin' Duker.
You can this up?
No, I'm covered in dirt.
Not really much lolly left soon.
Still going. Still going.
Do you think you finished?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
26 minutes.
Oh, that's it?
How do you feel now?
I
Disgusting.
don't think I know who I am if I'm not licking those things anymore.
Alex is ashamed of himself.
It actually made me physically gip.
Do you think Frederick from Sweden's going to call me back now?
A lake of flob.
Yeah.
It's one of the most impressive, useless talents I've ever seen.
5 points to Sophie Duker.
Well done, Sophie. Oh, the cow's back. In new form. I wonder if that's the model they use to do the disappearing act. Probably.
Walk through this doorway wearing the longest shoes and the biggest hat.
Longest shoes, biggest hat.
Bonus point for the most stylish.
Well, I'm just going to go and find a hat and some shoes.
Oh, OK.
Already got a decent-sized hat. You need a floppy hat.
You're no help.
Or a long hat. Is a long hat a big hat? Like, I'm thinking like those classic sleep stocking hats with me and my kerchief and my wife in her hat kind of stuff.
I'll be relaxing, sitting down.
I just need a bit of help getting into my new shoes.
I take a lot of pride in the things that I make. Think it through.
God, you took a bit of a while, didn't you?
I've done my best. A bag of shoes.
Can I hang them on the door?
Can you hang what on the door?
The shoes.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm a bit confused.
Yes.
Where was Chris?
It's a good question, Greg. Well, it's an easy task, isn't it? Make a big hat and craft some long shoes. It's an arts and crafts task with endless possibilities. And yet, here is Chris Ramsey.
Oh, dear.
Is that a clue? Why is there no hats or shoes?
He's looking for hats and shoes instead of making hats and shoes.
God, how many hats does one caravan need?
Ah,
I don't
hat
understand.
stash.
I don't understand what's happening. Oh, for God's sake.
This is not Chris's episode.
What size shoe are you, Alex?
I'm a 10.
That's longer than mine. Can I have your shoes, please?
Oh, man, this is going to be so sad. Slightly larger shoes and a hat. Endless possibilities. Weak.
So you literally thought the task was find a big hat?
Yeah.
The anticipation just for... Oh. Just, yeah, that's Ardal. Good job, Ardal. This is kind of how...
Yeah, they're good. They're actually a good fit.
Oh, you took the time to make them brogues. You know what? That's a solid job. That's a solid job.
Task complete.
Task complete.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ardal.
You got through.
Oh, hi, Judi.
Hi.
Judy's got a touching thing. Like, I know she doesn't like touching shoes. I feel like maybe it's more than that.
I went for a kind of Vivienne Westwood kind of look.
You look like you've been kicked through a charity shop.
What I do by task is bring harmony.
Truly the work of a madwoman.
Is Bridget going to get through? No, maybe. Kind of.
I can't really see.
Okay. I feel like it's a heck of a hat. But,
Oh, God.
oh, I like what they're long in the back. Very clever.
That's the most normal I've seen you walk all series. Man, those were big feet.
Yeah, the shoes were long with grief.
Long with grief.
Look at mine.
Chris is such the odd man out.
It's 5 to Bridget, 4 to Ardal, 3 to Sophie, 2 to Judi, and 1 to Chris at this stage.
Okay. At this stage, what does that mean?
I'm thinking that Ardal's gone for quite a classic style. And the stance is... it's very Milan.
Is that an Irish county? County Milan?
OK, there we go. So it's 1 bonus point to Ardal O'Hanlon.
Oh, it's a team task again.
Write down 5 things that fit the category given by the Taskmaster. Your team will receive a point if both players write down the same thing. If someone from the other team writes the same word as you, that word must be wiped from the boards. And the team with the most points wins.
So you want to match your partner but get stuff that the other team doesn't have.
Things with 4 legs that are bigger than a rat.
See, cat, dog, horse, cow. I mean, those are like
Nice and big with you. Right.
the ones that everyone's going to think of, but...
Please stop writing.
5 entirely correct answers.
Right.
Yes.
Chris, did you have dog, zebra, donkey, giraffe, elephant?
Show and tell.
So I had dog,
Lovely.
Oh.
elephant,
And donkey. All right. So that's 3, depending on how...
Judi looks nervous. If you don't mind me saying,
Judy's only got 3
with
down.
good reason.
I had donkey, dog, cat, Labrador, and nice table.
That means the donkeys and the dogs need to be wiped off. We're hoping that Judy's written either Labrador or nice table for Sophie's sake. Judi, please.
Frog,
Bigger than a rat? Nope.
dog, cat, bird.
Bird. The 4-legged bird.
I guess.
Yeah.
You know, there's a special
No.
birds in Jamaica.
I'm back with frogs still. So much bigger than a rat, a frog.
The Jamaican.
Yeah.
You can get big frogs, but you can get some big-ass rats, too.
Purple things.
Yes, it's purple things. You have 30 seconds.
Oh, okay. Okay. Eggplants, amethysts, blanket on purple stuff.
Wow.
Plums.
Aubergine, followed by plum,
Yep.
knob, damson, and one of the tweenies.
What are those last 2?
No points.
Barney.
Girls.
I wrote blueberry.
Because they're purple.
They're not blue.
They are. It's in the name.
Lavender.
Purple.
Greg's face sometimes.
Absolutely
Fair enough.
accurate.
Ribena. Aubergine. Rain.
You know what? God bless her. God bless Bridget.
I'm afraid, again, it's 0 points and it stays 1-0 to the boys.
Things that are nice to put in your mouth.
Oh, dear.
30 seconds starting.
Aubergines, plums, knob.
I think we're in for a treat here, Greg.
Oh, we certainly are.
Because Alex could see Judy's.
ice lolly,
Lovely.
blanket, cigar, and flute.
You pop it in, don't you? Pop it in the flute.
A blanket?
Lollipop. Ooh. And gum.
Okay.
But is
For
it
the boys?
an ice lolly and a lollipop? Two totally different things. One is a sugar treat, one is frozen.
Body parts, fingers and toes.
In addition to body parts.
But body parts is separate to fingers and toes because it's at the side and at the bottom. Body parts is in the middle.
3 of these to draw, 4 to win. Bridget, what have you got?
Custard, fingers, sweets, and then I rubbed the last one out because I
Penis.
yeah,
It was that.
Judy also wiped out penis.
What?
Yeah, they both
I
had
wrote
penis.
penis as
So
well.
did I.
I know.
There will be no points for imagined words.
The boys got 2 out of that, so
Well done.
they don't get 5.
So the score was 3-1. I guess the boys win the task, so they get 5 points.
Yes.
Oh, okay. They don't just get the 3. That's good.
Okay, so it's 3 points to the girls, 5 to the boys! And that has affected the scores, you won't be surprised to hear. They've gone up. At the top, it's Bridget Christie with 20 points!
Bridget wins!
Bridget Christie wins!
But Sophie's our new leader going into the final 2 episodes. I'm happy. Oh, that shirt is hilarious. I love that shirt. I would never wear it, but I love that somebody even made it. Oh. Oh, goodness. If I remember past series correctly, I feel like episode 8 was kind of the episode where you put the week tasks. But in an odd way, this was the episode where you had the week in theater tasks, which is tougher to predict. Nobody really blew me away in something that's nice to hold over your head. Although, I mean, the tiny trophy was fun, and the parasol was nice, but no real like inspired entries into the prize task. And the final task, I like the game. I just feel like watching people write on whiteboard on stage isn't super entertaining. But the filmed tasks this episode were pretty fun. The holding out your tongue task at the longest was a lot of fun. I fear that I would be quite good at that, but maybe I wouldn't. I mean, really, it's just how long can you tolerate uncontrollable saliva pouring from your mouth? And I suspect I can do pretty well there. So what was that sherbet powder? Like, I don't know what taste that is. Obviously, it stimulates salivation, but what is it? Is it kind of like icing sugar, or what is it? Somebody, like, I know when we say sherbet in North America, I'm thinking the frozen treat similar to ice cream, it's a gelato sherbet. But what was that exactly? Please let me know in the comments. But yeah, I feel like I'd be fine in that. Wearing a big hat and long shoes, it's fun. It's a marginally creative task, but it doesn't take artistic skill. It just takes what's the biggest thing I can strap to my feet. I liked Sophie's solve for the shoes. I liked Ardal's hat the most. I feel like I would have just found some long 2x4s and stood in the middle of them, more like skis, duct taped my feet to them, which would have probably done all right. And then it's just, punching yourself over and getting through a door. Not the most memorable task. I don't think anyone's gonna look back and go, that was crazy. If you're gonna make people wear a really big hat and really long shoes, I feel like the obstacle course, it needs to be more of an obstacle course than just go through a door. Make it a relatively simple obstacle course in the backyard where you have to go go over things. Maybe you have to go up a small set of stairs and down the other side. And then you have to go through a door, and then you have to turn a corner, or I don't know what. But just going through the door, perhaps, or that would have been a great opportunity to give them the second half of the task. And it's like, go through the door in a big hat chairs. Now, fastest person in their outfit to complete this race wins, or something along those lines. That's a free one. Taskmaster's elves, if you're looking for something for next season. And then the final task was learn Swedish in 15 minutes. And if you can bring in a cheat sheet with some stuff to say, it's not so much about understanding what Fred is saying to you, because Fred's going to keep his responses simple and understandable and short. So it's really just how much can you bring in to speak for 5 minutes. And I feel like Swedish is a pretty safe bet, but I wouldn't have been blown away if somebody had rudimentary Swedish. The intelligence of British comedians, learned a while back, is surprisingly high. A ton of British comedians are like properly skilled and educated and have legitimate intellectual gifts. So would it have surprised me if one of them could suddenly drop a little Swedish? Not at all. And the fact that Ardal knows Swedish drinking songs, dang, like, that's crazy. Like, his accent sounded pretty solid. I mean, comparing my knowledge of Swedish to Swedish players in the NHL speaking English and the Swedish chef from Muppet Show. Other than that, you know, I've met some Swedish travelers in my travels, but they speak such clean English that they have less of an accent than I do. So I'm not the best person to judge a Swedish accent. That being said, Ardal sounded great. So yeah, episode 8 in the past has been sort of not a letdown of an episode, but it feels like the episode where you put the less memorable stuff. I feel like they've done it again. And it's a decent place to put the not absolutely successful tasks for a season, because we've only got 2 episodes to go, and they're saving some great stuff for the end in those final 2 episodes. Everybody's already hooked with the absolute lunacy of the first half of the season, especially this season, which has just been peak level Taskmaster from the first episode. And let's face it, if you're going to do 50 plus tasks, not all of them are going to go gangbusters and be as entertaining and hilarious and fun as you imagined when you were writing them in the preseason. But compare all the episode 8s for 13 series, I think this was probably a really good episode. So I still enjoyed myself. I still laughed. I still had a great time, because this cast is what makes this series. This cast is great. I love their energy. I love their diversity of personality. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to beat in series 14. Thank you guys so much for spending a little time here on the channel. It means a ton to me whenever anyone watches one of my videos. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next week, everybody, take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.